threw that ball. And then again, for Rhode Island, Marchetti waits on that breaking ball, but back in the hitting zone a long time, and the head down, no doubt.
And we'll start this inning with 2, 3, and 4 for California. Off an inning in which they put a crooked number on the scoreboard, and it's Tank Levi Mendez now.
Sí, compadre.
Way up high, Demers, the pitcher coming hard for it, but it's going to go out on the screen. Take a look at the numbers there. The third inning. They trail 2-zip. They sent 12 to the plate. 6 runs, 6 hits. And the granny from Jacob Bautista, his first. Joined 7 others with home runs.
Cerca
on the top of the 4th of the elimination game. And Mendez behind 0-1.
And even there, I mean, the approach has completely changed for California. Much more plate coverage. We've seen a couple good swings here from Mendez, and they've taken advantage of some hanging breaking balls from Demers, but they've been in a much better position to hit these last couple innings.
67th pitch on the way. Field, a shot. It's barehanded out there and knocked down by Ryan Demers, who's in as a defensive replacement. Tonight on ESPN2, about 45 minutes from now, Monday Night Baseball is in the desert, Arizona. How about those Snakes? A 4-game set against the Cardinals, never easy. But Arizona above 500 for the first time since April 22nd when they were 8-7. D-backs Cardinals, 10 Eastern, ESPN2. Playable, but who's going to get it? Ryan Demers is coming in, going out, and making the play as the second baseman, Caleb Harris. Good catch by the second baseman. All right, so we got, look at that. We showed this earlier. We'll send to you California, but that really Stargell-like hat is floating. It's like floating on your head.
Is it actually up there?
Is it on it? Or if you ran, that falls off, right? Yeah. I mean, that's not barely on there.
Yeah, I got to show off that moss of the flow.
La cabeza, nano.
The 80s moss hanging out the front of the hat. Wow, that's Dr. Travel. That's in New Jersey before we moved down to California.
This is like the Booney Cart collection. The old, you look like a sporting old Astro uni there.
You know, that was my 12-year-old All-Star team, was the West Placentia All-Stars. That was my 12-year-old league, the Pirates that I played on.
That's the next bit.
That's what my Pirate would look like.
Donald Duck on the ground to third. Mason jumps quickly to second. Good coverage by Caleb Harris. He got to the bag at the same time the ball did. They got that play down.
See how Mason doesn't rush, though? And it's all about getting himself into a good throwing motion. Watch, he kind of leaps for this ball, but get my feet into good throwing motion and throw a strong strike to the second baseman flying across the bag. They're able to get that lead runner. Nice job by Nick Mason there.
And now the Grand Slam guy, Jacob Bautista, back up with a man on. Looking for that uppercut swing. He's got it. And poor David Marchetti behind home got drilled again. They're going to war. We're not getting a lot of response from him right now.
That homer's dampening the blow a little bit.
He's a big kid, 5'10", 140, but a baseball
kind of hit me next.
Not having fun right now. 0-1 to Bautista, set up outside. To come inside, he got jammed off the glove of the pitcher. Throw to first. Out at first on a close play. Jared Olson picked it up and fired it with his bare hand.
His only play, Carl, was to barehand that. He stuck it and threw an absolute rocket to first place. Great play by Jared Olson to end this inning. See him jam it off the pitcher's glove. He's got to hurry. Look at the strong throw, and it does look like...
Ah, cabrón, yo había llegado, ¿va?
It's close. That one may be appealed. We'll find out. We'll go to break. I think he's got take a timeout and come back to Williamsport, where right now it's 6-1.
Era 6.